I bring to you 1 week of what the Frugal family ate. Day one breakfast, we're starting with smoothies. We have kale from the garden. We have baby carrots left over from the kids' lunch boxes. Those were 49 cents a pound to save a lot. Everything else, dumpster food. We've got frozen bananas, frozen strawberries, avocado, grapes, and pomegranate. We got your frozen mango thawed out. That's from the Walmart dumpster. We have got your dumpster almond milk. And for your non-vegan version, throw in your dumpster yogurt. And for your green veg resistant children, this is one of the best ways to sneak in some veggies. For the girls' lunches, we're going bento box. They can make their own little sandwiches with cheese, shredded ham, gherkin pickles, and crackers. We also have orange juice in a water bottle and a banana and a little fruit cup. Dinner, baked chicken thighs and roasted vegetables. That would be Brussels sprouts, onions, sweet potatoes, and white potatoes. And Frugal Daddy's eating chicken salad from the dumpster. And for dessert, pumpkin pudding. This was made with 2 boxes of instant sugar-free vanilla pudding mix, about a cup and a half of almond milk, and an 8-ounce can of pureed pumpkin with some pumpkin pie spice added and some extra cinnamon. And it is so delicious and creamy and smooth. The kids love it. Pumpkin's technically a fruit, though I know some people think of it as a vegetable, but either way, this is a great way to get some delicious vitamin A filled pumpkin into the kids. Day 2 breakfast, we're having bagels with cream cheese, cut up mango chunks. Mangoes were 59 cents each at Save-A-Lot this week, and apple cider. We've got cantaloupe, ham sandwiches for Frugal Daddy and the kids. I'm having a tomato sandwich and 2 homemade peanut butter cookies. Very yummy dinner on a cold, snowy night. We have brown and serve rolls and homemade lentil soup. The soup turned out far better than I expected. You don't have to soak lentils ahead of time like you do with other beans. So the lentils just went in the crock pot with some broth. I put in a little can of peas and carrots with it, some sauteed onion, some garlic powder, and a can of chopped up mushrooms. The mushrooms are a weird addition, but I just had them, so I threw them in. But the soup is really amazingly good. Another breakfast. The kids and Frugal Daddy are all getting homemade biscuits, fruit, and little sausages. And all the components of this breakfast are from dumpster diving. And Frugal Mommy will be having a couple of grapefruit, which I haven't cut up yet, but are also from dumpster diving. Lunch is cheese quesadillas, baby carrots, and homemade cinnamon applesauce.
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot?
Oh. Yes.
All right, Frugal Daddy's having
How long did you cook this for?
egg and cheese on a bagel. Is it yummy?
It's
Just
really
a little
good.
hot?
Oh my
Just
God.
the way you like it, honey.
I know, gooey.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And for me, a resurrection of the leftover lentil soup mixed with some leftover pasta. For a little snack, the girls are getting some warmed up chocolate brioche with a little yogurt. For dinner, we've got tuna casserole. I had to make a separate batch for myself without the tuna and the cheese, but for the kids and Frugal Daddy, there's tuna and cheddar cheese in here, as well as shredded zucchini, broccoli, peas, and edamame. And with that, we're having some fresh cut up pineapple. This is pineapple from the dumpster. It had a few bruises on it here and there, but it was very ripe and it's really sweet. It's actually absolutely delicious. Breakfast is cinnamon French toast and orange slices. Real maple syrup is such a luxury that I am occasionally willing to budget for because I just can't pour flavored corn syrup all over my kids' pancakes and French toast. I just can't do it. Sorry, can't do it. Lunch for the kids. It's tuna salad and cracker day. That's their favorite. Water, yogurt, cantaloupe, some mini sweet peppers, and a Jell-O parfait. We've got strawberry Jell-O, lime Jell-O, and a dollop of Cool Whip on the top. For lunch, I have some nice baked beans, some Italian country bread toasted up, and here I sauteed some onions, peppers, and cabbage together, which might not look great, but it's actually quite tasty. And some nice pink grapefruit. So we have a little pre-dinner veggie input for the girls. We've got the baby carrots, some sliced up red pepper, and some red pepper hummus. For dinner, I made little pizzas on flatbread. This is the flatbread from Aldi, with a little standard spaghetti sauce from the jar and some extra oregano sprinkled on, and then obviously your mozzarella cheese, plus a little bowl of mixed fruit. Well, I woke up at about 4 o'clock this morning, so what else would I do but bake scones, or scones, as we like to call them. Over here we have our plain. Here we have our scones with dried tart cherries, and these two are special chocolate chip scones for the twins. And with that we have a selection of fresh fruit. I cut up a pineapple, some grapefruit, and some oranges, so everybody can pick what kind of fruit they want with their scone. Lunch for the girls, we have cheesy rice, sliced apples, baby carrots, and chunks of fresh cut up pineapple. Daddy-O and I are having crocks of homemade vegetarian chili, which the girls took a pass on. For an afternoon snack, one girl asked for kiwi, so I cut up a couple of kiwis for her. The other asked for mango, so she's getting a mango. And I put the peelings from all of these fruits into a baggie, which I keep in the fridge, and I actually add the peels to my smoothies. I'm sure those peels have vitamins and minerals too, as well as fiber, and they just add some thickness and extra nutrition to the smoothie. For dinner, we've got green bean casserole, rice, a dinner roll, vegetarian chicken patty cut up to kind of look like chicken nuggets, and blueberry smoothies for the girls, and an apple crumble fresh from the oven. I was running low on oats, and I wanted to use oats for the crumbly topping. So instead of using up the little bit of oats I had left, I used a couple of packets of instant oatmeal that we found in the Aldi dumpster, which I knew would already have the cinnamon spice to them, as well as some sugar already. And I think that worked really well. Breakfast for the girls. We have half a bagel each, cantaloupe, and mango, and ice water. We have milk, we have orange juice. They wanted ice water, so we go with the flow. Lunch for school today, the girls are getting ham sandwiches. We have a purple beverage in the water bottle, yogurt, 2 clementines, which they do know how to peel themselves, but I peel it and bag it for them just for expediency, a bag of celery sticks, sweet gherkin pickles, and an iced lemon cookie. And an apple as backup in case everything else falls flat. For dinner, I roasted a little chicken. I made a little salad. It's just iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, and dressing. Seedless purple grapes for one girl and cinnamon applesauce for the other. And some delightful, smooth and creamy, lump-free, homemade, whipped up, mashed potatoes. One of the great things, too, about roasting a chicken like that, and I know all you meat eaters already know this, but you get so many more meals with the leftovers when you roast a chicken like that. When you go out and buy boneless, skinless breasts, you pay so much money per pound, and I don't know, I just think roasting the whole bird, even though that was a really little chicken, it just makes more sense. The next day I could do sliced chicken sandwiches for them, or chicken salad. I could do a chicken fried rice or chicken Alfredo with pasta. I could do chicken and cheese enchiladas or quesadillas with chicken. I mean, you know, chicken's the most versatile thing ever. And then the bones end up getting boiled for broth. The skin and the weird bits that you don't really want to eat can go to the dogs. Another classic breakfast, we have cinnamon toast and cut up kiwi. Lunch for the kids today, I made macaroni and cheese yesterday, so they're getting leftover mac and cheese in their little thermoses. It's a cold, snowy day, so I want them to have a nice hot lunch. The girls and I baked chocolate chip cookies yesterday, so they'll each get a cookie or 2 in their lunchbox. They'll each get a little applesauce and a clementine. Plus, for the sake of variety, they can each have a yogurt. So there, the lunchbox is packed with a Dora the Explorer napkin. That's from the Party City dumpster. Here we have a grilled chicken Caesar salad for Frugal Daddy. We got these salad kits out of the dumpster. We got 7 or 8 of them, and he has been loving these, and I've been really happy that he's been eating salad. Okay, next meal. I'm going to make a really healthy wrap. This would be good for lunch or dinner, and you could fill it out with a bowl of soup. I'm putting on some red pepper hummus. This was made with that hummus packet mix that Bush's makes, where you just open up the packet and squeeze it out and mix it with some chickpeas. And I think I got that packet free couponing. So we'll put on a bunch of hummus. We will add some avocado. Avocado is, I think they're 39 or 49 cents each this week at Save-A-Lot. I can't remember, but that's an incredible price for us. So I want to go stock up on more avocados. I'm kind of hoping that the hummus at this far edge will help the wrap stay closed. It'll kind of be the glue for the wrap. I'll mash up the avocado a wee little bit. And sprinkle on a little bit of salt. Then we can put on a few of these diced up cherry tomatoes. And some shredded carrot. And some alfalfa sprouts that I sprouted and grew myself from seeds. Very proud of that, obviously. Then we just roll it up. This is always the tricky part for me, where things seem to fall apart, but roll, roll, roll. And then the hummus here is going to, in fact, be the glue to hold the wrap together. Shove everything in at the ends. So there are 7 days of meals for the Frugal family. This actually took me forever to film. This was filmed over 2 months. This was really not consecutive, obviously, because it was filmed over 2 months, because very often when I cooked a fabulous meal, I totally forgot to film it. And upon review of these meals, I feel that ham is really overrepresented because the kids really don't eat ham sandwiches that often. But I also think eggs were underrepresented. I think they eat a lot more eggs. So there you go, it's some Frugal meal ideas. As always, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing your comments. Please give us a thumbs up, share on social media, and oh yeah, hit the subscribe button.